Thanks for hitting like. Thanks for hitting like. DC Born Rob.
It is June 21st, 2023, and this is a big news day. Follow along.
You're watching DC Born Rob, Erasing Borders. And now, the news.
Okay, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever it is you're located. Thanks for watching. My name is DC Born Rob, also known as DC Rob. I have two big stories. The first one, I put out a short last night. Of course, even that got flagged by YouTube. But the big story was that the people who were robbed on the mountainside, I think it was the 3rd of June, so 3 weeks ago, they caught one of the guys. They caught the guy in the picture. So I'm going to jump into that story first. Then I have a second story, not good. And I'm going to try to end on a lighter note. But let's jump into that first story. El Borda, alleged robber of Polish tourists, fell on El Valedor Hill. The authorities say that this subject would have committed another 4 robberies on different hills of the city. The alleged robber of El Valedor Hill is known as alias El Borda. The subject, who was recorded while committing a theft, was captured in the last hours in the northeast of Medellin. The robbery occurred last Saturday, June 3rd, after the video of this subject robbing a couple of Polish tourists while they were on an ecological walk was released. The Decision and the prosecutor's office began the respective investigation. After 15 days, the authorities collected information that allowed them to identify 2 subjects. One of them is the one seen in the clip committing the robbery, and the other is a subject who accompanied him. With the evidence collected against alias El Borda, 29, an arrest warrant was issued for the crime of qualified and aggravated robbery. Then the police mounted an operation and during a raid managed to capture this subject in the Manrique neighborhood. Colonel Jose Fonseca, deputy commander of the Valdeobra Metropolitan Police, specified that this subject would have participated in 4 other thefts that occurred on different hills of the city. In addition, he has 2 notes for the crimes of theft and reception. Please note that around El Valedor Hill, we have several cameras that were analyzed and we were able to find the person seen in the video. One who accompanied him is missing, and in due course the capture will be made. Colonel Fonseca assured that to guarantee the safety of citizens, patrols were reinforced on the city's hills. In addition, Carabineros personnel are being located, mainly on weekends. A reward of 10 million pesos had been offered by the mayor for information that would lead to the capture of the person responsible for the robbery on Cerro El Valedor. That is why Jose Gerardo Acevedo, Secretary of Security of Medellin, specified that it is possible that this will be paid, but it all depends on what the prosecutor's office and the judicial police determine. There you go. So good news. Like I said, props to the Medellin Police, props to the Mayor Quintero. I don't care. Again, I don't care if it is an election year. The police in Medellin, Colombia are doing their job, doing it better than here. I watched my news earlier today and I was like, or was it last night when I was up at 1 o'clock in the morning trying to do, I spent over an hour just getting that short up the way I wanted to put it out. And then they flagged it, man. YouTube is challenging. But this next story, again, not good. An American accused, and I have to say in all these stories, accused, I'm not going to comment. I'm just going to play the story, let you decide. I'll see you in the comments, but I'll probably have to just say, thanks for your comment. I don't want to comment one way or another. I just want to report the news, but this is an American. But I did tell you guys a long time ago, you go down there and mess with kids, they will come with you either side. From there, they'll come here. From here, they'll come there. They will come and get you. So rest assured. But let's just jump into the story real quick. U.S. tourist fell who would have abused minors and forced them to tattoo his name. The capture occurred in Chicago in the United States, and 3 victims have been identified in the city. On a street in Chicago in the United States, Colombian and U.S. authorities captured the merchant Haven Edward Antoine Cates III, who is accused of not only sexually abusing at least 3 minors in Medellin and Bogota, but also forcing them to tattoo his name to pay them. Since April 15, 2018, this North American used to come to Colombia, so much so that he has 36 migratory movements, meaning entries and exits from the country since then. In some of his visits, he would have looked for minors to whom he would offer money in exchange for agreeing to his sexual pretensions, all of them between the ages of 15 and 17. In the midst of the requirements, according to the records of the authorities, Cates would ask them to comply with some of their sexual desires. But after the act was over, he would demand that the minors tattoo their name to be marked. just as they do in the cattle farms with the property's cattle. If the women refused, they could lose between $100 and $200, which is the equivalence of between 420,000 and 840,000 pesos that he would give them for acceding to their claims. To get tattooed, he would have given the victims between $50 and $100, which is the equivalence of between 210,000 and 420,000 pesos additional. To pay them, Cates would have asked his victims for full-body photos with the tattoo to confirm that they had done it, as if it were proof that all his requests were fulfilled. With the complaints and the evidence, the capture of this man was achieved in a joint operation of federal agents from Chicago, the Directorate of Protection and Special Services DPRO of the National Police, the Department of Homeland Security Investigations of the United States, and the NGO Operation Underground Railroad, OUR, an organization in charge of providing protection to minor victims of these crimes. It is expected that during this week, the first hearings against this foreign merchant will be held in a United States federal court, where it would be established whether he is ordered to be detained or released on bail, the latter shortly probable considering that the crimes were committed against minors. From DPRO, they pointed out that this year, 5,455 sexual crimes against children and adolescents in the national territory, both by foreigners and nationals, have been recorded. In addition, 279 alerts were registered through social networks in relation to cybercrimes that affect this population. This police agency, in conjunction with OUR, asks women victims of sexual violations by Americans to contact them, either through the DPRO media or through a note on the ourrescue.org site. Okay, so there you go. Again, not good news at all. Now, I try to leave on a lighter note, but today there's not too much light news. So what I'm going to do is show you a couple of either TikTok or Instagram, a couple of my favorites that made me laugh. Okay, I was in tears on one of these. The first one here is of renting an apartment in DC. So this guy's just going to show the apartment. These are really short, so let's jump in real quick.
Hey, how you doing? Thanks for coming. You're really gonna love this apartment. It's 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom. Well, floors and we're gonna have 2 floors in. Now, don't worry about that. Look, it's almost 4th of July. They just practicing. That's all that is. They just practicing. Don't go nowhere. Where you going? Where you going?
I told you I was in tears on this one. I had to run this one a couple of times because it's short. And this one, the last one's a little bit longer, maybe 30 seconds, but this one has to do with that joke where there's a voice in the building, but just how people react to it is hilarious. Check this out.
Chicken.
Can you see me?
Can I see who?
Hello?
Who the fuck?
Can you find me?
What the fuck is
Can you
this?
find me?
So what's up, bitch?
I'm here.
Where you at, bitch? Where?
Behind you. Look.
Fuck you. What you mean behind me?
Okay, there you go. I have a couple of notes I want to put out here, though. There was another scoping of a guy. I think it's just reported now. It happened a month ago. He was scoped, a whole bunch of stuff taken. I'm not even going to report him anymore. It's just too many. And why? I tell you guys to stay off the app. This was another app. Okay, I say stay off the apps. That's just a suggestion. Everybody's grown. Everybody that watches this channel is grown. You're going to do what you want to do. Guys, gonna do what you won't do. I get that. I get that. But I still got to say something. Stay off the apps. But I'm not even going to report them anymore. If you get scoped, I've given you a link to report it. That's the best I can do. You're not listening. You're still getting on the app. So it is what it is. Now, if an American or another tourist passes because of that, then I will report that. Also, I want to say thanks to everybody who supports this channel. Again, YouTube's going to flag this video, so this won't be monetized. But thanks for everybody who has supported me with both financially, a $5 or $10 donation. That, man, you have no idea how far that goes. And for those who support me with the positive comments, that goes just as far. Let me tell you, that motivates me to continue on because it's easy to stop. I mean, I'm not going to stop what I'm doing, but it's easy to stop this channel. So those comments, let me tell you, they mean the world to me on the positive. Man, some of you guys are just awesome, and girls too. Again, I guess it's 6% right now of my viewers are women. So thank you guys and gals. Also want to put out the fact that I have 6 email addresses, 6. That includes work. I got a whole bunch of private. I have a couple of throwaway ones that I just sign up things, but sometimes I have to utilize those still. I have WhatsApp. I'm in 2 groups. So I turn off the alerts so I don't hear the popping and dinging. That's why I didn't get Luis's alert of that story yesterday. I didn't see it until 1 o'clock. I spent like 40 minutes trying to find the story. And right after I did the video, I laid down, I pulled up my phone, I said, let me check WhatsApp. And he had already sent me the story earlier and where it came from. So just rest assured, if I don't get back in time, it's because 6 email addresses, WhatsApp, and a whole bunch of comments from you guys. A few of you guys that I communicate with via WhatsApp and text and IG and TikTok. So I have people reaching out on TikTok and Instagram, and I do respond to everything. But sometimes it may take a day or 2 before I even look sometimes. And then there's the comments. If you don't see me reply to a comment, it's because I don't see it. Okay. If they hold it, sometimes they hold it for an hour. Sometimes they hold it for a day. Because I'll just wipe them all out and I'll go back 2 minutes later and it says an hour ago. And I'm like, an hour ago? I just cleaned all these up like 2 minutes ago. So I don't see all the comments, but I respond to every comment that I see. Okay. Rest assured to that. Let me also slide in here, join the group, join the private group. Let me tell you something. Louise is doing a phenomenal job. That information, a lot of the stories that I get from him first. I'm telling you, I don't know how he does it. Between him, I got Razor Rays feed me some too. I got a bunch of you guys send me stuff via TikTok and Instagram. And without you guys, I can't do this. I'm just one person, remember, and I have a day job. So remember, I have to do all this stuff before work, after work, and now I'm going to the gym. That's a whole nother thing. Wait till I get into the gym because I'm eating right. I'm in my best life right now. I'm in my best health. I'm 60. I feel like I'm 30. Before, oh, by the way, and for those who sent me well wishes a few weeks ago, I wasn't feeling well. I haven't been feeling well for the past year and a half. I didn't know what it was. I thought I was just getting old. I would get this stirring in my stomach, and then all of a sudden I get a headache. Well, it turns out it's something called lactic acidosis. It's so stupid that this happened to me. I feel like a fool. But it's one reason I haven't been able to build muscle that I've been able to define, but I haven't been able to grow and build because of this. You know what it was? A year and a half ago, I switched my water to pH water. To alkaline water to raise the pH. I don't know why. I read something, thought that was good. Well, that's why my stomach needs acid. And what the first trigger that taught me what the problem was is apple cider vinegar, which I was having in it every day. Every time I had it, I never had that problem. It did not correspond to me. Well, I took it that day and never had another stomach problem or anything. And now I'm full force. Between my partner back home, the one I went home for the medical procedure, he is eating right. My mom, and I'm sorry, Mom, I have not listened to you as well as I should for the past few years. My mom is 81 and in better health than me. I'm catching up though. Now I'm listening to her and my partner. Let me tell you something. I'm feeling good. I'm eating right. I joined the gym, the big boys gym, that I stopped because of COVID, but now I'm back into it, working all parts of my body. I'm feeling good. Life is good. Let me tell you something. And I'm single, and I'm loving being single. Let me tell you something. I'm loving being single. I miss the kids more than life itself, but I am fit. I am happy. Life is good. Again, I feel like, yeah, people say, you look young. Oh, man, I would have guessed 40, 45, 50. Oh, you look young. Yeah, but I say, man, on the inside, I just wasn't feeling it. Now, I feel it on the inside, too. I'm telling you, eating, I got to go over this. I got to pass some of this information on to you guys. But anyway, I just wanted to do a little cleanup work at the end of this video. Thank you guys. If you made it this far, you are one of my favorite viewers, okay? Remember that. If you made it this far in the video, you are one of my favorite viewers. So thank you guys. Thanks for hitting like. That helps. Thank you for subbing. That helps. All of this helps me grow. I'm right around 14,000 right now. I was, I think, 6 shy last night. So hopefully after this video, I'll have another 6 or 7 or 10 or 15 or whatever, and I'll be over 14,000 subscribers. And I want to say thank you guys. Thank you guys for helping me to get to this point right now. Again, if you're watching, still to you. Remember, travel, but travel safe. Headed to Medellin, Colombia? See my guy Andres with Nomad Travel for safe airport pickups and drop-offs and tours. Contact information in the description below. If you're in Medellin and you need dental work done, from a basic cleaning to major reconstructive surgery, come see my guy, Dr. Carlos Mori. Contact information in the description below. Join me on social media. I am DC Born Rob Official on Instagram. I am DC Born Rob Official 1 on TikTok. I am DC Born Rob O on Twitter. Don't be like this guy right here.
You're just so stupid. I had to send you a video to let you know that you're so stupid.
That's right. Don't be like this guy right here. Join me on social media.
Dating in Colombia can be confusing for foreign men. Plus, dating in Colombia can be outright dangerous. With Chica Check, you can date with confidence by screening your date first for past issues. Visit chicacheck.co and create your free account today.